Hello, I am Paul Emmanuel, URK22CS1054. This is the DevOps laboratory. We are going to see the experiment number one, which is Git Essentials. So, what is Git? Git is basically a version control system, and both Git and GitHub they are the industry leading tools for mainly team collaboration. So, in this experiment, we are going to see how we are going to push our code to Git repository and how we are going to pull the code from others also, other repositories also. So now basically the first step is to install Git itself. If you are on a Windows machine, you should install the Git exe file. So after installing Git and following all these steps, you have the Git installed in your system. Now let's go into the project folder itself. So now when we are in our project folder, we can open our terminal in the VS Code or just open CMD and navigate it to the project folder. So now we are running the command git init. So this is the command git init. So this is basically used to initialize our repository in that particular folder. It is going to add a new dot files. So it is going to be invisible. So the next command is git add dot. So basically the dot command specifies that we are going to add every file present on that particular folder, or we can, instead of the dot, we can actually include a particular file that we require to upload. So the next command is git commit m. So inside the quotes we can put whatever we like, that is the first file, or this is the first commit, or this is the first version, whatever you can put. And when we click enter, then this is going to show us the status, like what files have been changed, what files have been updated. So like this. So now this is the main part. We are going to connect this local folder to our git repository. So how we are going to connect it? We are using this command git remote add origin. So this git space remote space add space origin, and after the space we are going to give our new repository link. So this new repository link can be easily fetched from, like, so we are using GitHub. So you should have a GitHub account and you should create a new repository. After creating a new repository, it will give, you can see the this specific address in your browser address bar. So you can copy that and you can paste it over here, and when we run that, it is going to connect our local to the Git repository. So now we are just running this git remote -v to check if it's works, if it really connects it or not. So this command is not mandatory, but we can use it to check if it works or not. So the next command is git push space -u space origin space main. So now this is the now this command, before running this main command, since this line is currently in the master branch, now we are running the master branch. We can also change the master branch to main branch and then run this push command, then it will not get any errors like this. So in this case we are running this master command. So this command is git space push space and -u space origin space master. So this is the main command that will push our code to the git. So it says that counting objects done, and it tells how many bytes have been written. So every details displays to us. So now after running this command, you can visit this link what we have used before to check whether the files have been updated there or not. So after this command we can check, like, visiting this link, we can check that the files have been added. Whatever was on your local machine has been pushed into the GitHub. So now we are going to check, now we are going to see how we are going to pull the code from GitHub to our local file. So to pull GitHub, you should have the link of the GitHub page. So let's look how it's done. So now the first command is git space pull space origin space main. So this has been an error. So there's no origin branch, so there's no main branch over here. So we are going to just pull. So since why has been error means we are not connecting again to our origin. We are going to pull our own GitHub link. So this command is more than enough to get our files from that was created on github.com to our local machine. So when we run this git pull command, it is going to fetch our files and load it into our local machine. So after running the git pull command, we can see that um, this was the command that was run from a that made our files from the local machine to the GitHub page. So these were the two files, hello.txt and pulling file.txt. So these were the files that were from local directory, and this was updated to the GitHub repository. Oh, sorry. Then for pulling, after pulling, we got the pulling file.txt in our local machine. So basically, this is what Git is means and GitHub means. It is perfectly suitable for team collaboration and like version control system. It is very useful. So thank you very much.